Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome back for another video. In today's video, we're going to take a look at these three cryptocurrencies, AXGT, Origin Protocol, and MYRIA, and see if there is any reasonable chance that these cryptocurrencies could 100x over the next year, 2 years, however long it may be. And before we dive on into all of this, this is not financial advice. This video is for entertainment purposes only. Please do your own research. I am not a financial advisor. And while I appreciate that so many of you are hopping in here from all over the place, you've got to hit that subscribe button. I have price target videos dropping every day at 6 a.m. Eastern on the dot. And multiple videos a day. I go live, try to go live every weekday. Sometimes I don't. And other things going on. So hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification button as well. And without further ado, let's go ahead and dive on into this. I'm excited about this one. So let me exit the slideshow here. And we will start with AxonDao, AXGT. This is a cryptocurrency that I was fortunate enough to get in on with the pre-sale, and it's already up 10x. So what are we going to say about this? Does that mean that the party's over? And does that mean that I'm just wanting you to buy my cryptocurrency so that I can go up even higher? You can take that however you want. I would be very much honest with you, and I want to be clear with you, okay? So Dogecoin, I'm not comparing AxonDao to Dogecoin at all, but when Dogecoin was at 67 cents in 2021, I was already up 200 plus X, and I made a video saying, don't buy Dogecoin, you stupid idiot, okay? So I had a financial incentive to be like, hey, buy Dogecoin, it's going to $1, it's going to the moon, whatever. I said, don't buy Dogecoin, you stupid idiot, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, AxonDao, AGXT. I'm up 10x. I'm happy to be up 10x. I believe that this can go up much higher. This is my entry into DeSci. This is my first DeSci cryptocurrency, and I really like what I'm seeing with AXGT. DeSci has been on a tear, and so here's an opportunity. Here's still an opportunity because a lot of the other DeSci cryptocurrencies are already up, even more so than 10x. And if you can get into a pre-sale with a good DeSci, then by all means do so. If not, listen, there weren't really all that many people who got into the pre-sale anyway. So general thoughts here, projects, health data collector, user body data computing grid, first SaaS products, software as a service, which is just whatever that can come of that from DeSci. There's a lot of potential there. And then finally, Health Gizmo. You can see some things going on here. Polygon, recipient of the Polygon DAO Village DeSci grant. They're behind it. NVIDIA, proud member of the NVIDIA Inception Accelerator Program. Gitcoin, DeSci participant in GR15 and beta rounds. There's a lot to like from what we're seeing here. Let me move on real quick. What do we have here? I mean, we have the AxonDao price chart. You can see, from the launch that it's done very well. This is about a week old. It's not actually, no, it's less than a week old. It's 2 days old. So are you early? Yes, you're early. Then there's more room to go higher for sure. Looking at their Twitter account, I mean, this is, you see something like 4,553 followers, and what do you think? Well, you could probably be like, oh, only 4,553 followers, or you can realize, again, that you are early. AxonDao, this is not something that was just created yesterday. They have been around since 2014. They have been doing business, trying to improve the scientific field. I've talked about this. I don't remember where I talked about it, but I talked about it. I am behind DeSci because the peer review process is just such a mess right now. Oh yeah, I talked about it in my internet computer video yesterday. I am behind DeSci. This has a ton of potential. I mean, look at this. Governance token launched on the 13th. Fund, build, support DeSci. Biometric AI Plus with NVIDIA. DePIN, DeSci. There's AI, DePIN, DeSci. Just pigeonholing this, I think that there's a lot more room to the upside, especially more so than other DeSci cryptocurrencies, given how new this is. A couple other things. I mean, you can see this all over their social media, but AxonDao advisors, Dr. Alex J. Thomas, spinal surgeon, tumors and trauma. As a neurosurgeon who is heavily involved in clinical research, I am very excited about the DeSci space. AxonDao is at the cutting edge of DeSci, with pioneering work being done on projects that are important to me and my patients: neurotrauma, PTSD, and neurodegenerative disorders. There's so much more I can go into with this. I really like this particular cryptocurrency. Can it 100x from here? I don't know. I mean, that's not a no. It's more of an I don't know. Can it 100x from its launch day price? I would say very much so, yes. So does that mean I'm going to be sitting on a 100x? Probably not. I'll be taking profits very aggressively along the way. But could you 10x from here? You certainly could. So I really like this one. Maybe even more than a 10x from here. It's possible. Market cap is 28 million right now. I don't see why this wouldn't get to 9 figures, and who knows, maybe even $1 billion is in its future. So, excuse me. Next, Origin Protocol. Now, Origin, there's 2 separate things with Origin here. There's their DeFi aspect and then the NFT platform. And so I have different things to say about both. Well, I'm going to start with the NFT platform. They are a place, they offer a place where NFTs can build on their platform and just have a turnkey business and a turnkey NFT business and ready to go. And so you can see, I mean, Pudgy Penguins have used Origin Protocol. There's a lot to like about that in that regard. Pudgy Penguins is one of the OGs, one of the, I believe, you know, of the few NFTs that survive. Pudgy Penguins is going to last for a very long time. And you can see on the marketplace here, as the page loads, you can see that the Pudgy Penguin marketplace has been built on Origin Protocol. Now, what would I say about that in general is, when do I think NFTs are going to make a big comeback? Or not NFTs. Yeah, well, no, yeah, yes. When do I think we're going to see major price action, a lot of excitement with NFTs? In my opinion, and I say this with a lot of conviction, it's going to happen after we see a new all-time high Bitcoin, and not any time before, not at all before. Now, Pudgy Penguins, that's a totally different story. Pudgy Penguins are back with a vengeance. But NFTs overall, the kind of thing that Origin would benefit from, that's going to happen after a Bitcoin all-time high, whenever that comes. And you can see with OGN that it really hasn't done much this bear market. And so I wouldn't expect anything, not this bear market, throughout the bear market, you know, bottom of the bear market to today, hasn't really done much. That actually, I want to tell you this, that actually really excites me for a certain time period. There are cryptocurrencies that I'm going to be buying very heavily after we see a new all-time high with Bitcoin. Dogecoin, Shiba Inu, I've talked about those. I talked about when Bitcoin crossed its all-time high in December of 2020. Dogecoin was at 0.4 of a cent, and then it shot up to something like 8 cents within a matter of 5 or 6 weeks. This kind of thing can happen with Origin Protocol after its all-time high. I will be buying this. So this, Dogecoin, Shiba Inu, Quant, a lot of metaverse cryptos, those are post all-time high euphoria plays, and they're gonna catch up a lot. Now, do I think that Origin Protocol is gonna do a 100x from here, get to $17? No, that's not happening. Tokenomics aren't terrible. Let's move on to that real quick. But tokenomics, you can see when they peaked in 2021, their supply was 211 million. This isn't accurate, 502 million. It's actually 572 million is their supply. So they've already almost done a 3x in their supply from when they peaked in 2021 at this almost $3 level to now. So it's gonna be something you need to pay attention to. But can this get back to an all-time high in market cap, 800 million? It certainly can. And could it go over $1 billion? Sure. Could it go to 2 billion, 3 billion? It's possible. But no, not getting to $17, not putting in, what would that be, a 6x in price, and then another 18x in market cap. That's not in the cards for OGN. I'm not in love with this cryptocurrency. I'm going to tell you that, but at the right time, I will be buying this. We looked at tokenomics. The other aspect to this, and you can see that on their website here, is their DeFi aspect. So the yield generating stablecoin, Origin Dollar. Origin Dollar simplifies DeFi by eliminating the need for staking or lockups. Hold OUSD in any Ethereum wallet or custody solution and watch the balance increase every day. So that's a positive. You know, you should check that out. I don't know the rate of return when it comes to that. But what I really care about is adoption. And you can see here that I don't know what this big spike up in January of 2022 was. I thought that perhaps that was in conjunction with the Luna collapse, but Luna collapsed in May. But you can see that their total market cap, the amount of OGN or Origin Dollar cryptos, coins in existence, we're not seeing any kind of level of adoption with this. I think for the most part, this part of OGN is dead. NFTs can certainly make a comeback, but this part of OGN, I'm not seeing any kind of anything that would pop out at me and say, this is a really, really good sign for the DeFi aspects of OGN. So there's going to be a time to be buying this, but I'm not touching it anytime soon. Next, we're going to look at MYRIA. Now, I want to tell you, if you were to rewatch my live stream from this morning, people have been asking me, they've been begging me, can you please look at MYRIA? And I get so many requests every day that it's just really hard for me to look at every single one, and people can get frustrated with that. I get multiple requests every day. I don't have time to examine it. Nobody has time, especially me with a family, with kids. I don't have time to examine every single cryptocurrency that people ask me about. But on my live stream, somebody asked me to just take a look at it. And here's what I did. I read the first few sentences here, and my eyes I kind of got bug-eyed with it. I'm going to look into this more. I like MYRIA. MYRIA is an Ethereum Layer 2 scaling solution purpose-built to scale NFTs, blockchain gaming, and more. MYRIA's scaling solution, built in partnership with Starkware, offers instant trade confirmation, zero gas fees when minting NFT and trading NFTs without compromising the security. MYRIA's Layer 2, developed using Starkware's Stark Prover, utilizes zero-knowledge rollup, ZK rollup technology to bundle large numbers of transfers into a single transaction to facilitate up to 9,000 transactions per second. I'm going to stop reading there, but this is always something you should do. Read the coinmarketcap.com description. If you know anything about this niche, you read that description, there's something that should immediately stick out to you as a comparison, and that is Immutable X. Now, Immutable X is a cryptocurrency that I've talked about a lot. It was one of my top 5 bear market buys. In the bear market, I made a top 5 list. IMX was one of them. IMX has done almost a 10x from its bear market bottom to its current price. So it is no longer in my top 5, and I give a $12.89 price target for IMX. But there's a simple comparison you can make here to understand the significance of what MYRIA could do. Look at the market cap, $4.291 billion. It's the number 22 cryptocurrency in existence. Not surprising to me at all. That's why it was in my top 5. But then you compare that to MYRIA, $110 million. And it's a newer cryptocurrency. Will this outperform Immutable X? I would say with a great deal of certainty, yes, it will. How much will it outperform Immutable X? I don't know. I mean, a 100x would be a $10 billion, $11 billion market cap. I don't think that's within the cards. Is it possible? It certainly is. I mean, if you go to their website, there's a lot to like. I mean, the graphics look sleek. You can see their offerings, the games that have been built using their software development kit. I really like it's the same kind of mindset. We have this gold rush going on with crypto gaming, to where everyone's running. They're running to the to San Fran. They're moving to San Francisco, California. And there's a saying, I'm sure you've heard it before, many of you at least, that the people who made the most money during the gold rush were the ones who sold shovels. Okay, I see MYRIA, I see IMX, and Beam, another one, as shovel sellers. And so very excited about this. There wasn't really anything for me to look at and to think, oh man, that's a bummer. This one, I would, I'm lumping this in right now with Beam and with Superverse as a high conviction gaming cryptocurrency. Now, the advantage with this one is the market cap is just so much smaller, so there's a lot more upside potential. One thing that you've got to pay attention to is their circulating supply, 21.01% in circulation, 10.5 billion circulating supply. Max supply is 50 billion. And so what's that going to look like over the next few months and years? Well, there's a couple things to pay attention to. So 12,328,000. This is on their website. If you were to want to buy a node for MYRIA, you can see $6,000 is the price that you'd have to pay to buy a node until the next 78 people buy one. So 8,700 nodes online. There's 12 million MYRIA distributed per day. That's a decent amount of this crypto per node. What's the price again? 1 cent. Okay. So they're increasing in terms of dollars, an increase of $123,000 per day. So that's about 1%. No, that's 1/10 of 1% of their market cap is being released per day. It's not terrible. I mean, that's 1% every 10 days, 10% every 100 days. So you're seeing in terms of inflation, that's 30% over the next year in node distribution. And then you can see that their vesting isn't terrible. Unlock of 749.5 million on March 6, 2024, and then unlock the next month of 749.5 million, 749.5 million. And so I just closed that window. That's hilarious. Between the node rewards and the unlocks, it's not as bad as other cryptocurrencies forward looking, but it's just something to keep in mind that's going to suppress the price a little bit. Not a ton, but a little bit. All right. So that's also something that would very much keep this from 100xing, even if it did get to $11 billion market cap. If that happened by like the end of 2025, which you never know. I mean, it seems like this bull run is being front run right now. We might be done in 2024, but let's just say we're into 2025, and $11 billion market cap would probably be something like a 40 to 50x in its price and not a 100x. So just keep that in mind. But again, I really, really like this one, given so many things that I've already mentioned. So I am bullish for sure on MYRIA. If there were one that I were to be forced to choose right now, it would be between AXGT and MYRIA. Given the fact that AXGT is 2 days old and MYRIA has been around at least for a few months, I would be going with MYRIA. But those two in particular are two that I really like from this video. And then OGN, in my opinion, will have its time, but not now. As always, you can always check out the price targets and everything that's coming in the pipeline. As far as price predictions are concerned, I actually do have MYRIA coming next week. And so if you want more content on that, stick around and I will give you a price prediction for that. I'm probably not going to make specific price prediction videos for the other two, but you can see the link to this spreadsheet in the description of this video, along with, if you want to join my Telegram group, there's a link there. And whatever else you are interested in, check out the description of this video. Otherwise, I am done for today. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you got good content out of this. And I'd love to hear your thoughts on these cryptocurrencies. Let me know in the comment section of this video. And if you got any value from this and you want more content like this, be sure to smash up the like button and subscribe to the channel. And I will most certainly be seeing you in another video. Peace.